Good Monday morning. I don't know where that came from. Welcome. Please say hey as you arrive. Get my little prayer notes ready. Forgot to turn my sound off, y'all. Just a second. That'll mean my phone will be on silent most of the day because I'll forget. How are you? I see you, Sandy. Hey, Miss Joyce. Good to see you this bright and sunny Monday morning. Well, it's cloudy. We are expecting thunderstorms this afternoon. So we're getting the heat push and the breeze. So my hair will go crazy. I'll try not to worry about it. Hi, SpongeBob. Hey, Nadine. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jean. Did I say good morning, Sandy? Well, good morning. Hi, Miss Joan. Good morning. Hey, it's Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Janet. It's good to see you. Good morning, Deanna. You silly girl. Good morning, Brenda. Aw, I was excited to see you guys this morning. I know I haven't been live much on my group. A lot of doctor visits for myself and Jessie the last week and a half. Good morning, Fonda. How are you? So I do apologize. I will be live more on Ranch House Risa Moore page, creating. I think we're going to do some Halloween stuff this week. And I spend a lot of time in the Can-Am VIP group. I will post a link to that on Ranch House for those of you. It's in conjunction with Lori of Unique in the Creek and Michelle of Monkey's Creations. Hi, Connie. Hi, Peggy. Hey, Buckeye Girl. How are you this morning, Miss Melissa? Good morning, Kathleen. Hey, Jessie. I haven't seen you yet today. Good morning, Donna. She's one of our designers, one of our featured designers at Texas Designers Roundup this fall. Hey, Teresa. Good morning, everyone. So you see, first of all, how did you love... Do I have my Wi-Fi on? I don't think so, but let me check. No? Why am I breaking up already? Silly wind. Good morning, Suzanne. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for blessing Deanna's Tea with Deanna last Monday morning. I got to watch a little bit of it while I was in the hospital, and then I watched the replay. I loved it. Thank you so much. Good morning, Judy. Hey, Jan Brown Cook. How are ya? If I miss you, say hello or something again, like, hey, Dre, you missed me, right? And I will try my best to make sure that I don't leave anybody out. Good morning, Patty Gillespie. How are you? So today, I want to do two things. Thank Deanna for filling in last Monday. We never miss a Monday morning. So if ever I have an appointment or something going on, I will have someone here in my place. Most likely it will be Deanna. Let me turn this down a little bit. Good morning, Cherie. How are ya? Yes, Jessie, I miss you. The tests and procedures that I've gone through the last couple of weeks have, first of all, completely ruled out any possibility of cancer. Yay. Good morning, Annette. Hey, Karen. Love me, Illinois. Hey, Amy Daniello. How are ya? And, oh, thanks, Jean. That's really sweet. Oh, thank you. So that's the good news. The bad news is they don't really know what's going on with me, so they'll keep trying, this and that. I'm not one to take a lot of meds and that kind of thing. I just, just figure out what it is and let's work on getting it fixed. Is all I want. Jessie, it's really not mine to tell, but Jessie received another diagnosis I have not been on here late. Oh, see. No. Michelle Honeycutt. Hello, by the way. I have not been on here lately. I had COVID. Oh, I am so sorry and was really sick. Thank God did not have to go to the hospital. Better now. I got vaccinated. Yay me. Yes, Sandy, it was an amazing result. I was very, very pleased. So Jessie got answers that she needed. She received a second, it's probably a fourth diagnosis. Here's the thing about her diagnosis. If she wants to tell you what it is, I'll let her. If not, it's her business. But it validated her. It validated that things are not in her mind. She was on a monitor for 3 or 4 days, and that monitor and the results of that monitoring was able to lead the doctors to this diagnosis. Good morning, Ramona Boudreau. Good morning, beautiful lady. Her entire mental wellness has skyrocketed just being validated. So y'all, if you feel like things are just in your head, go to the doctor. Let them tell you it's in your head. Let them. Because for her, it made all the difference. She knows what it is. There's a plan in action. She knows how she has to adjust her life in order to have the least problems or complications with this diagnosis. So, yay! Good morning, Colt. Hey, Carla. How are you, Carla Lyon? I always want to say Leon. I don't know why, when it's spelled like that. Anyways, so prayers answered. Thank you so much for all the prayers that you have lifted us with, and it's those prayers that it's our testimony. We have answers we didn't have before. Both of us are way more worry-free than we were before, so hopefully you'll see that happy chipper me back. I get a lot of comments about, Drea, you look like you need rest, you don't look well, etc. Thank you for your concern. We're on the upswing. Yeah, she is getting more chickens. Yay. Good morning, Kelly. Good to see you. Hey, Missy. Hi, Carol. How are you? So today, I thought, in line with all the great news in our lives, first of all, it validated what we do, Ranch House Craft Supplies, for Jessie. Her new diagnosis, she probably couldn't work a 9 to 5 with it. So thank you for your support of our business, because it allows Jessie to have the best health possible by being able to work around it. I hope you know what I mean. So thank you all so much. We appreciate you so much more than you know, and we appreciate you even more now. Good morning, Vicki. Hey, Kathy. Good morning, everyone. All right, so now, in line with all of the good news and the news we were and were not expecting, I decided, last night when I was praying, while trying to get to sleep, which I had a great night's sleep, y'all, the first great night I've had in, God, I don't know how long. The word that kept coming to mind was expectation. So I was like, okay, God, I get it. Good morning, Vicki. Hey, Sheila. I get it. So I fell asleep, and this morning I prayed. I hope that kicks off fast. If the noise is real bothersome, you guys let me know and I'll turn it off. And this morning I prayed again, and he helped me understand why expectations was the word, the theme, if you will, that came to mind. First of all, the definition of expectations, now I'm going to read this so I don't mess it up. Good morning, Debbie Bennett. It's a strong belief that something will happen or will be the case in the future. Expectations, are they good? Are they bad? we're going to discuss that because the answer is both. What first of all, I guess we have to think not what but what are your expectations for yourself? Good morning, Pam Spur. Hello, Evelyn Smith. About you, about your home, about your career, about your creativity, about your friends, about your community, about the world we live in. What are your expectations? And are they realistic? Because that really is the key. We have to have realistic expectations for ourselves and those around us. Is it wrong to have high expectations? Heck no. Hey, Carrie Andrew, good morning. No, as long as they're realistic. By realistic, I mean something that's attainable, something that can happen. If you set the bar so high that you can't ever reach it, you're going to constantly be disappointed. So that's really on you, isn't it? If you have unrealistic expectations of your spouse, your partner, your children, the teachers, your employer, your business, if you set unrealistic expectations, you're never going to succeed in your own eyes. So, the key with expectations is for them, one, to be realistic, one, for them to have to do with the authentic you. So don't set, good to see you too, Sylvia Markham. Good morning. And one of the things we do, we've talked about this before, is we all expect ourselves to be perfect. We expect the people around us to be perfect. If you stop expecting perfection out of others, you're going to really start to be able to like them for who they are, not for who you expect them to be. That's true, Marla. She says, don't always expect it and you'll never get disappointed. That is true. Now, I don't have a problem with disappointment coming my way. Generally, when I'm disappointed about something or someone, I have to reassess why I'm disappointed. And it gives me the opportunity to explore me and my thought process. I am feeling so much better, Maureen. Thank you. The mental wellness that comes from doctors, the test results and things, whether it's a good result or not. Mine was a great result, by the way. Surely is a blessing. It does a lot about how you feel. So it's a strong belief. Now, I will tell you this, if you're a giver, which most of you are, I can tell just by your comments, if you give without expectation, meaning don't expect something in return, give from a pure heart, that is true kindness. Giving without expectation. So that is a place where expectations are harmful and not part of who you are. Jen says, a great expectation of something good always in my head. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Kathy Carter. How are you? Good to see you. So really, it's all in how we see ourselves and how we see others. Also, is it wrong to set high expectations or to have great expectations, to quote a book title? No. If we set high expectations for ourselves, again, realistic, then we can motivate not only ourselves to achieve or to work towards that expectation, but we can motivate others as well. They will see us. Marla says, Drea, I have a hard time with the word expect. I have a hard time believing in people. I believe that's truth among a lot of us. If we've been hurt, it's really, really hard. But it can be done. The only way to give is without concerning ourselves with the return. Absolutely. And God promises us anyway, if you give tenfold, you get 100. And it may not be in tangible things, but it may be in just how we feel even. Good morning, Deborah Los Kelly. How are you? Speaking of God, He expects you to do well, to do good things. He has great expectations for you, from you. Why would you say that, Drea? Because He's blessed you with everything you need to fulfill realistic expectations for yourself. When we go to the doctor, we have expectations. I expect to be able to go to the doctor and get answers, or at least be heard and believed and taken seriously. If I go to a doctor and none of those things happen, well, they did not fulfill my expectations. Guess what? Going to a different doctor. Maureen, I'm so tired of giving to family, and I am the last one that is thought of. It hurts a lot. Oh, Maureen, absolutely. Good morning, Kinsey. Hey, Levon, good to see you, beautiful, talented lady. Carrie says, I have no trust in people, been hurt by so many times. I have shut myself off to the possibilities. And there, Carrie, is something I've been guilty of a number of times in my life for the same reasons. I got tired of being hurt, tired of being the giver. The one thing I do expect when someone does a kindness, or I do a kindness, rather, is a thank you, or seeing appreciation. When that does not happen, it takes the desire to give and to allow people in away. Michelle, are expectations the same as goals? Very similar, yes. Goals are things that you set to achieve. And I hope you all have set goals, realistic goals. The thing about goals is I like to set more than one. One of my mentors told me once, the best thing to do is set a 3, 6, 9 months and 1 year goal. Why? Because, and you make each of them attainable, because as you attain one, it builds your confidence in yourself and allows you to go on to the next goal till you finally achieve that major goal. So yes, in a way, expectations and goals could be considered the same. Me too, Kathy. She says, sometimes I set my own expectations too far. And that is something I have to work on. And sometimes when we have these expectations, we find ourselves comparing ourselves with others. Well, you know what? That's not fair to us. Let's see, Ramona. Yes, I so believe in someone saying thank you. That means a lot and goes a long way. Yes, it does. It makes me happy. I'm a giver by nature, not because I'm a great, wonderful person. It's just who I am. But the sad thing is, I've come to a stage in my life where I give less. I don't take any more than I need, but I give less. And it's very much like what we've been talking about. We get hurt or let down or disappointed, and it makes us want to give less. Oh, thanks, Susa. It is, and I can't take credit for that. It wasn't me that came up with it, but since I've done that more and more, and activated that in my life, it makes it easier. Short-term goal, it's like when you're losing weight and you got to lose 50 pounds. Your goal is obviously 50 pounds. That's your high expectation, right? But 50 pounds doesn't go away immediately. So you have to set little goals, like a pound a week, or 10 pounds this month, or whatever it is, or in 3 months I want to be 10 pounds down, and et cetera, et cetera. And of course, the main thing is, if we have these expectations of ourselves, y'all, we have to work towards it. We have to be proactive. Let's see here. Hi, Stacy Chadwick. Good to see you. Deborah loves Kelly. I had expectations of having a good and constant relationship with my daughter, who is now an adult in her 20s. I don't. I've tried and tried with her. Text and call, no answer. Oh my goodness, this is sad. She lives in the same town as me with her husband and my grandson. I spent hours and hours crying for her love and care. It's not there. But that's how she is, and I'm done with it. I've finally realized it's not me. I'm starting to get happier, but it still hurts so much. She's my only family after Mom died. Deborah. First, hi Sharon. Hi Monica. Hi Tracy. Hey Stacy. First of all, bless you. I cannot imagine what that might feel like. Whether it's your only child or one of 10. The pain of a child treating us that way as if we were unimportant is awful. Very often they get lost in some wrong they perceive us having been guilty of, and they just can't get past it. Or they've listened to somebody else. And, the people that take a little truth and put enough truth in something to make the rest of it believable. So I don't know what the case is in your daughter's case, Deborah, but I surely am going to keep you in prayer, because I can't even imagine that. Lisa, so needed this morning, found out today I have to have spinal cord surgery for a mass. Oh, Lisa, bless you, sweetie. I'm going to put you down. I won't say your name. I will just say what we need to be praying for. And my comments just went goofy. Excuse my hand there. Let's see what Bobby says here. For me, it's paying more attention to what God put me here to do. I know He's given me the gifts to achieve that job, but I'm asking for gifts that I don't need. He doesn't send them to me if I'm asking. When my expectations are not in alignment with His, it's a hard restart. Yes, it is. It's also a really hard lesson for some of us to learn. Yes, please, let's all keep Lisa in our prayers. That's certainly nothing minor. We'll pray for you in the hands of your surgeons. Please let us know when that surgery is, when you have a date, so that we can send additional prayers out that day for you. So I guess, what do you expect for yourself? Do you expect success or do you expect failure? Whichever one we expect is probably the one we're going to get. So if you expect to fail, why take on whatever it is you're taking on if your expectation is failure? Nay, nay, nay. Can you turn this off when you go in there?
Yeah.
Thanks. Jessie's she's got my granddog here today. And she's got my great granddog. Yes, thank you for Bobby's surgery as well. Sandy Loomis says, let's see. Goals we set to attain and usually involve others to reach them, but we have power to adjust. Where to me, expectations almost always involve others doing and being, and we do not always have the power to have them use their power to meet our expectation of what they can or will do. Absolutely, and that's the thing. It's our, good morning, Susan Galley, it's our expectation of them. Have we set the bar too high? Sometimes we have to analyze or refresh our own thoughts to see. Maureen says, I told my family a couple of weeks ago, if you're too busy to be a part of my life, then I'm too busy to be part of yours. Gave them a wake up. Good for you. It takes courage to do that. Good for you. I've had a reset last week, but God isn't finished with me yet. I might be older, but God still has a plan for my life. I've had gifts reawakened. That makes me so happy, Jan. You know how much I love you and your talents and your personality, so I'm really happy to hear that. And don't we all need that sometimes, just a simple reawakening? Sometimes we just need a chill. Take a day or two, or whatever you need for yourself to reawaken yourself, refresh your mind, do a reset. Really look at what your expectations are of others. Are they letting us down because we expect too much? Are they capable of doing or fulfilling that expectation that we have of them? I don't know. Do we expect too much sometimes? So sometimes, if we would be more realistic in what we expect, we'll be so much happier and so much more fulfilled by others. Yes, she is a fine, shining example. Let's see. I'm going to read Marla's here. I lost my trust in people too. I'm always let down. They promise they will do something. It never happens. So when someone says they want to do something, I have a hard time believing them. I give up on expecting it to happen anymore. So when someone says they want to do something with me, I don't even get excited because I know I'll be let down again. I'm tired of crying because it hurts. First of all, Marla, I am so sorry that you deal with that. Sounds like you deal with that on a regular basis. Bobby says we can succumb to hurt or we can use it to motivate us to do greater things. That is true. The problem with the pain is in having expectations of, and sometimes we expect, because that's the kind of person we are, we expect that other person is that kind of person as well. I have heard all my life, Mom, honey, Drea, not everybody is like you. Not everybody can feel the way you feel or see things the way you see them. Stop it. Stop expecting that. And once we do stop expecting, if we compare apples to apples and expect what they can do, what they can give, what they can achieve, instead of what we expect them to give, do, or achieve, we're going to be happier, less stress, less sadness, and we might be able to see them for who they really are, and we can have an awakening where we want them in our lives, or we can have that awakening where we don't necessarily want them in our lives. Both of those can be difficult to get to, but that's on us. We have to reassess. Bobby, I hear you, but there are wonderful people out there. Keep looking. I promise you will find them. If you close yourself off or only expect heartache, that is what you will attract. Expect the amazing. Absolutely. I know a number of you, some which are not here this morning, and I have had conversations about being let down by people we really care about. Some of them, when I did this reassessment, for lack of a better word, I can't really think of a better word right now, reassessment, I realized I was expecting things they were incapable of. Didn't make them a bad person, didn't make me a better person. What it did do is allowed me to realign my expectations of them. And I'm so much happier for it. Stop expecting from others what they cannot give, what they're incapable of achieving. You are you. You might be able to achieve that, but perhaps they're not capable. And sometimes maybe it's just that they're not capable right now. Maybe their eyes haven't been opened. Maybe their heart is shut for whatever reason. Sometimes things we don't even know. Even inside of our own family, we don't always know the hurt and pain that they might be going through. Sometimes it takes a conversation. I really expected you to respond to my email more than 2 months ago. You really let me down. Or it was confusing to me. This actually happened to me. And they simply said the truth. It happens to me all the time. They get such a large amount of emails. Mine got lost in the shuffle. So I waited 2 months when I didn't have to wait 2 months. I should have made contact again or tried again. That was on me. I expected this response and did not get it. So I felt let down or sad or disappointed, whatever word you want to use. And I didn't need to. it wasn't that they intentionally let me down. They got lost in the daily workings of life, and my email got lost in there. So sometimes it's something as simple as that. Drea, I've been trying to call you for days. You never answer your phone. Well, first of all, those of you that know me know that's true. I'm terrible, terrible, terrible about phone calls. Even my closest friends, even Loretta, sometimes has to call me several times before I respond. They know that, so they don't expect anything less. And when I do answer right away, they're like, what? Monkey, she emailed me, so funny. She emailed me one morning around 7. She's always up, like 5:30 in the morning. She's not human, y'all. She's just not. That's Michelle Redding. And I responded immediately. I think she did backflip. She couldn't believe that I was actually up. She didn't expect that of me. So I made her day that day. But and also we have to be upfront about what we expect, right? And listen when we let people know what our expectations are. Also, okay, it's fine. We let ourselves down. So, I guess the thing is, do we want expectations? Should we have them? Why, yes. It's much like Michelle Gorman had said earlier, like setting a goal. I expect that Coffee with Dre will come on next Monday morning at 10 o'clock. Is that achievable? Why, yes, it is. It's been achievable for more than 3 years. I think we got this. But if I didn't make sure of it, if I didn't set things in motion so that we would be here every Monday morning at 10 a.m., I would have no reason to expect that we would be here. So we have to work in line with whatever our expectations are. Yeah, she's not she's not kidding. Bobby knows. Oh, Marla. Good morning, my little sparrow. Sousa says, I've learned over the years, if I expect nothing from others, no matter what it is, then when they promise and I don't get anything, guess who's ahead of their mind game? Me. Let me catch up. I recently had a good friend of mine, Kelly says, pass away from COVID. We all need prayer, please. She passed away Saturday. Oh, Kelly, I have been praying. I saw that. But I'm going to add it to our list. Sheila, I would like to request prayers for a 12-year-old boy from my hometown that was life-flighted. Oh, man. I just lost it. Let me see if I can get it back. There it is. From my hometown that was life-flighted to Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh last night with a brain bleed. From the post on FB, he had surgery late last night. Oh, Sheila, let's add that 12-year-old boy in Pittsburgh. Mary Michael Fresh. Let's see. What is it? Every time I touch the screen, it goes all the way back to the top. What the heck? I don't know how it's doing that. I'm pretty nervous. My granddaughter's wedding is coming up August 14th. The thing is, my two older sisters haven't spoke to each other in quite some time now over something one said to the other. They're both planning on being at the wedding. I don't want to be put in the middle, but I want my granddaughter to have a great wedding. Wow, that's a toughie, Sheila. Don't put yourself in the middle. You know, there's no reason why your granddaughter can't have a great wedding. And you can visit with both sisters just separately. And, you know, sometimes weddings and funerals, get-togethers, when people who had a parting of the ways see each other, sometimes that might open a path for recovery and for coming back together for them. Wow. There's so many prayers. Y'all, just pray for everyone in the Coffee with Dre family who needs prayers. God will know their needs. My daughter's wedding. No, let's see. My daughter's wedding is August 24th, Carrie says. And I have been doing everything in my power to make this the most special day. I just found out that his family probably won't like anything that I have done, and you've seen some of the stuff that I've done because it's all handmade, and I don't understand why. So there again, I'm going to be hurt, and how do I deal with that? I've been working day and night on these decorations and headpieces and everything. First of all, Carrie, does your daughter like them? It's her wedding. She gets to decide what will be used in her wedding. If your daughter is happy with it and his family isn't, so be it. They're not doing anything, it doesn't sound like. So, y'all, shut up. It's funny how weddings can bring out the worst in people sometimes, isn't it? Just focus on what you're doing. You're right. Your work is beautiful. Just keep on doing what you do. Don't expect them to like it, and then you won't be as disappointed, right? I'm so sorry, y'all. You shouldn't have to be dealing with this stuff. This is so sad. But remember one thing: it's all in how we see ourselves, how we see our creations. That's why I want to throw witches in the monkey's costume. That's funny, Carrie. Carrie Marie, let their comments roll off your back as long as your daughter is happy. Absolutely. Let's see. There goes my silly. Good morning, Erica. Comments. A latecomer. I was talking to my mama living 756 miles away from my best friend. Sucks. Yes, that would be. Okay, it's going back to the same old comments. Jiminy Christmas. On a good note, I went to the casino last night, won $2,035. Tired of waiting on people, so I went by myself. Awesome. That's fun. Unexpected, right? I expected all the Waco road construction to be done by TDR, but we all better pray hard for those doing it, LOL. 45 minutes north to south this weekend. Good reason to stop for cupcakes. Cupcakes. I want a cupcake. You know, let me just go to the bottom. That's awesome. Makes me happy. So, expectations, they can be good because they help keep us motivated, working towards goals, etc. They can be bad, especially if we set unrealistic expectations. And I think we set them for ourselves for sure. You know, I know I do. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm not being realistic. We're not going to sell $50,000 worth this month. Let me be realistic. Let's work at 10, right? So, it needs to be realistic. In anything we do, we need to be realistic. When we're choosing joy, we need to be realistic. Oh, look at that hair. Yeah. Oh, North Carolina. Are you on vacation, Denise? I love North Carolina. Love, love, love. It's one of my favorite vacation spots, especially the beaches. Well, the mountains too. Never mind. I just like it all. I would like to ask that you guys keep my son and his family in prayers. They're on vacation this week, traveling. And I always pray, like, all day long that they're safe. And continue prayers for Deanna. Those of you that were on last week know that she's at a crossroads in her life and looking for answers and setting her expectations in line with the answers she's given. So let's continue to keep Deanna in our prayers as well. Yes, Mary, I agree. I hope they're putting their differences aside for their niece's wedding. It's her day, not theirs. Man, I hope that too. Yes, Bobby, absolutely. Prayers for strength. Ooh, Denise, Carolina Pottery. I've never been. I've been close. I should have made the effort, but I've never been. Strength. Let me finish writing my words for Bobby's prayer. There we go. Yes, for everyone, it is vacation season. For those that of you that will be traveling to Wreath Makers Live next week, safe travels. I have tickets. I have no idea if health-wise I'll be well enough to be able to go, which is killing me, but you know, it is what it is. Shauna, my sister came up behind me, and y'all have on the same time. Oh, that's funny. This is actually what do you call it? It's long. It's not at the top really, but same material. That's cute. I love this material. My daughter and her family are moving to Columbus in the next couple of weeks. I'll miss them, but they'll be up close to Deanna Davis. Road trip. Right, Jan? Remember, I will be in Ohio in September, hanging out with Double D, hanging out with Deanna. And we hope to have a couple meet and greets, or at least one, while I'm there. And also, I will be at Crafters Convention in September. And then, I'll be at TDR in November. We have a few tickets left, so yay! Yes, Mary, thank you. Denise says there are 2 seasons, winter and road construction. Well, here in Texas, that would be summer and road construction. Talk about those, I can't think of what those, the State Board of Texas, those road things. Yeah, I'm in my lounge wear. Oh yes, we do have a live stream available as well. We're doing great, Shauna. Shauna, I saw something you created the other day. I can't remember what it was, but it was totally awesome. Carrie, oh my goodness, I may have to make a trip to West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain. If I don't get the job I'm trying for. Well, Carrie, we hope you get the job you're trying for. Yeah, I know, Bobby. Yeah, I know. Yes. All right, you guys. Well, I've set expectations for my day today. I have to go to the shop, warehouse really, and hey, Bobby, look. I have to do the shipping. Deborah is out on vacation this week. Jesse and I will be at the warehouse. I have a Can-Am VIP Q&A tonight, and I might pop on live today. Just depends on if I get the shipping done. And we have new product coming in this week, so I need to do some cleaning to make room for that. But other than that, I think those are all expectations that I can achieve. You have a great day too. All of you have a blessed day. Have an amazing week. Make it great. Expect great things. Whatever they are that you're expecting, you have it in you to fulfill and achieve whatever those expectations are. So, thank you for joining me today. Do not allow others to write on the pages of your life unless you get permission. Be blessed, be kind. Love you, Bobby. Very well said. Wow, Carrie, we're going to keep you in prayers. Can't wait to know. I recently got to know Carrie, actually in Can-Am. She's a hoot. I love her. I cannot wait for the day I can meet her in person. She's amazing. A lot of fun. But, hi, Kathy. You have a great day, too. I don't think I said hello to you, so hello, goodbye. All right, y'all, here we go. Never give up your power. The power to be that authentic you, that amazing human being that God created you to be. Only you can be that person. I can't. Love right back, Robin. Love you, kiddo. And also, in line with that, I expect you to always, always, always choose joy, y'all. Have an amazing week.